Just occurred to me that I never really started the stream. Like, I never said, you know, happy Monday and stuff, and hey guys. And I guess that's because I started with the music stream right away. Like, I really wanted to... Because I had started playing guitar right before I started the stream. Like, just seeing if I wanted to do it or psych myself up to actually, you know, play the... Like, play, you know, write the song, make the song. And I did, you know. I got into it, so I wanted to put it on... Wanted to, like, write it down, you know, tab it out as quickly as possible, so... Sorry. Hello. Hopefully you've enjoyed your Monday. We got a little snow where I'm at, but I don't know how the rest of the country, the rest of the world is hanging as far as snow. I know a little bit further south of us, in, you know, near Philadelphia, we there was a little bit more snow than what we got, but I'm curious about up north, like where Ben is, you know? Alright, so we've already cleared 10 heat with this gun. So we're gonna try and get Zeus attack here. Oh, I guess we still only need 9 heat, so...
You got something?
I guess we just hop right in.
This one's for you, Mother.
We've already given out all of the gods their invitation, so it's just they wouldn't let me do it in the run immediately after, so I'm expecting maybe like...
Eagerly awaits learning some more about the contents of that fascinating message you had sent up here, nephew. How mysterious indeed. I'll be keeping an eye on all the others that come in.
Lightning Strike is, in fact, what we wanted. Yo, Aria, what's up? You missed, the music and Grand Blue portion of the stream. How was Weekly Beats? We fixed up the song, like, the start of the song from yesterday, I guess. Not like yesterday was, like, the beginning of the song, but I changed the key back down to B minor, maybe, and we wrote a couple other parts, maybe, but I don't know. I'm still not really feeling it yet, and I'm wondering if it's even gonna be
The Thunder God's
a Toho song at this point. But we're just sort of, like I said, we're just gonna finish. You know, we're gonna finish the song regardless of whether I think it's good or not. We're gonna finish it, right?
Slay you all.
We just want to not be as precious.
Let me in.
We'll finish the song as best as we can.
Wretches of the underworld, take him.
Hopefully you're doing well today on this fine Monday, you know. I was just talking about how we had a little snow today. Got
that?
pizza. It's fucking cold. The pizza's cold, or it's cold outside? Cold outside. Yeah, I mean, the snow would do that. I don't know if I want money or Dionysus. Had to open your radiator valve more, huh? I guess we'll go with, Dionysus here.
We'll welcome sight.
Zag, I heard that Orpheus, he found his missing bride. Why, isn't that the sweetest thing, isn't it, man? I'll drink to that, and I think so should you.
Trippy shot is what I was looking for.
Who makes door locks connected to a fountain?
Who does make door locks connected to a fountain? Good question. Rocket bomb. I can never refuse taking rocket bomb, right? Piercing fire is nice too, but
Let's go, Exegriff.
I can never say no to the rocket bomb, right?
Ready, lads?
Ow. A little bit of damage there, but
Dearest wife, I sense your heart is very full indeed. You positively emanate with love. You must have grown quite close to many dear to you. Perhaps so you may do the same with me? I'm so delighted to have seen your spirit shine.
I mean, it's early. I guess we'll take life affirmation, right? So we just unlocked the final, the final gift-giving portion to Aphrodite, and it seemed like it was unlocked with maybe getting closer to everyone back in the House of Hades. It's completely clear, but we'll take the gems here.
Why you?
Come on.
I should not be the supervisor here.
Finally. I'll hang on to these.
Oh, get out of here. Alright. We are still moving and grooving. I don't feel like it's a good idea to do chaos at this point, but
Going in.
when have I ever been great at having good ideas?
Such darkness emanates from you, O son of Hades, that I once again did not entirely anticipate you would arrive just now. I suspect even your father must have difficulty keeping track of you through the domain he calls his own.
I kind of want to re-roll these.
Any other boons for me?
Let's take Flayed Soul, right?
Let's see how this goes.
Just means we can't use the rocket. So no rockets for a little bit.
Come on in, then.
Life and death, one and the same. We'll catch up later. Now let's deal with these wretches and be done. Together, like last time.
We have this. Need a moment.
All right. You beat me once again. Till next time.
Wish we had a little bit more money, but
Think I got one. I caught a knucklehead.
let's take Lena here. I guess we'll take sure footing.
The shield of light.
We have a lot of health right now. Like I have so much health right now. It's
Oh,
whatever.
great.
Know something, Red Blood? Try as I might, I still have not forgiven you for beating me last time. Call it a crippling character flaw, I don't know.
Forgiveness can take time, though self-reflection is a healthy step. We're making progress.
You think we're making progress? Here? Why, you piece of trash. I'll show you progress.
Pretty sure. Oh, there she is. No worries.
Get out.
Way too much HP to worry about that stuff.
The Furies seem incapable of thwarting you.
Okay. Keepsakes hold power.
I'm not quite sure what kind of special we want.
Okay.
Maybe Doom rockets would be cool, you know? Maybe.
Nowhere to go but up.
Because you're now well accustomed to our little chats, but I want you to level with me here. You're the boss. If you prefer, I'd be happy to shut up. No harm, no foul. Just give the signal, hey?
Mute Hermes next time? He won't mind. No, you can keep talking.
Perish the thought, Lord Hermes. It's been great hearing from you from time to time.
All right, boss. Just making sure that I'm not interrupting anything.
Yeah, gotta go with greatest reflex
The haste
here.
of Hermes.
this bass tone. Never really brought it up, but it's such a good.
Moving on.
That's such a good bass part. I mean, there's the Ares boon, but I kind of want the Athena and Dionysus duo here.
Yeah, man, you know what it's all about.
I understand you've made your choice, cousin. And I, in turn, now have my family's reputation to uphold.
She won't like this. Let's give her a show then. You're nothing.
So Athena's abilities were kind of crippled here because all the enemies kept jumping around. They couldn't take advantage of her invincibility.
I'm satisfied we understand each other better now, don't we?
I gotta go with Divine Dash.
Appreciate the backup.
Honestly, it might be good if we could get jolted, you know? If we could get jolted on our attack here, that would be really nice.
Witch's Circle.
Right. Took a little bit of damage there, but... I guess we'll take Scintillating Feast. So that's gonna help us when we use our cast. Basically, enemies caught in the fog will take lightning damage as well.
Blasted fools.
We're kind of at the end, aren't we? Yeah. I don't know if I want to go to Chaos here. Let's just, let's go visit the shop, and, you know, maybe we can score a nice buff, right? Athena, that is nice.
I'll take this one.
Brilliant Riposte, that's nice. I believe that's the one that will open up her legendary to us. I am gonna take this health. Let's take that.
If only you knew just how I feel, Ernie. Hurry up.
this monster home.
Unrelated to the game, did you listen to the new Takamachi Walk album? No, I did not. No, I did not. We never did end up picking up an Ares boon, did we? Honestly, I'm gonna try and fish for the Athena Legendary. I think now's about as good a chance as any, right? So. I think I will give up 30 HP for a little extra money.
Get out of this damn heat.
Did you, Arya? What did you think of it? I'm assuming you're asking me because you have listened to it.
Elysium.
So we'll take the money here. Decent album with a couple god tier songs. Wow. High praise.
Okay. Don't do that.
Yuki no Sanka is my favorite. I listened to it on loop for like an hour. Wow. I'll have to check it out. I guess we'll go to the shop here. Maybe we can get a nice boon here, right? I guess I really don't want Dionysus' Call.
Use this.
Your hangover effects make the move slower or premium vintage. We have so much HP right now. I actually don't think I need premium vintage, especially since Nectar is not going to come as easily. So let's take numbing sensation. So when we use our rocket, we will definitely we'll slow down the enemy as well, you know?
There you are, gigantic soul catcher.
Your labors make you stronger, noble cousin.
We are still not getting a legendary. I guess, Holy Shield is so nice. Like, honestly, Holy Shield's great, so we'll take that. If we can get jolted from Zeus, that'd be really good as well. There it is. There's jolted.
All right, Lord Zeus.
We'll go a fishing.
I know you're out there, fish. There. Another clam. Peace and quiet. I'm out.
All right. 369 HP. We're moving and grooving, man. We're just moving and grooving.
That one's rearming. Some modifications to the rail are in order.
There's Cluster Bomb. I mean, Cluster Bomb is busted.
This should work.
So now I shoot 5 drunken rockets. We're gonna take the Cyclops jerky here and then take the HP since we don't really have any money.
Gentlemen, I'm back.
Ready yourself, Asterius, my friend, for our most hated enemy has come to challenge us again before this loving crowd.
I don't understand this place at all. How is it you're still champion after all this time? After losing repeatedly and often, I mean.
What would you know of it? There's more, much more to being a champion than empty victories. It is a way of thought, a bearing, a certain dignity which you shall never have.
Like anytime.
Chariot, I shall avenge you. Olympus, 'tis my time of need.
Don't kneel to Theseus. Oh look, his spear is just still here. Like, don't kneel to Theseus.
Until next time, good shade.
Much more to being a champion than empty victories. So we did get our Athena buffs, but I think we should just maybe upgrade some other item, like maybe we can use the Harpy's Feather Duster here, I guess. Like, it doesn't... I feel like it doesn't matter. I feel like I'm in good shape for taking on EM4 Hades, so... ideally, maybe we pick up a nice call from Athena. But,
check.
If we go into the final fight without a call, I feel like we'll be okay. You know, I know the fight is not free, but I feel like I'm not playing too bad, you know? Like, I'm not playing poorly, so... We did get an Athena buff. It is expensive. So we're gonna take the money first. Alright. The rockets in this small cramped area are just so stupid. Like oh, didn't even realize there was another one here.
This can get me out of here.
All right, next we're gonna take the HP. Well, that was easy.
Already. A special treat for Cerberus. That's something. Hope this can get me out of here. Time to deliver the goods. Want something to eat, boy? Huh?
I actually want to farm some more money, so let's take, what's my hangover damage on that? 6? If we can get, like, a nicer hangover damage, I mean, maybe it wouldn't be too bad to get, maybe we'll get Aphrodite's special.
It's no use. Can't do that. Poisoned.
a little bit of damage there.
One of their disgusting layers, huh? Lady Aphrodite. My Lady Aphrodite, once more you've graced me
Nice
with your
pull.
presence and your favor, which inspire the best from me. Let this modest gift of ambrosia signify I am forever in your debt.
My little godling. I'd say you've honored me more times than I could count, but that would be a lie now, wouldn't it? I so admire your devotion and your perseverance. If ever you do reach us on Olympus, I should very much enjoy getting to know you even better then.
In the name of Hades.
Yeah, there it is. So, Aphrodite's aid. I mean, at max gauge, it's a big nuke, so
Maybe I should check
it
the
can't
other
hurt to
passageways
have it,
before I
right?
leave.
Now let's try this. We did not get it. I guess we'll do Last Stand, because I expect we'll use 1 Death Defiance, so having a little bit of extra HP when we come back to life might be a good idea, right? We just want to buy that HP, so I guess we'll take the Dionysus buff here. Maybe we can get something nice from Dionysus. We just need a little bit money for that HP.
Have to reload first. I can't. Can't do that.
Who dares threaten my little godling?
Olympus, I accept this message.
You take less damage while standing in a festive fog. Sure, why not, right? Over afflicted foes, inflicted on other foes near them. Yeah. We'll take the high tolerance here. And that should do it.
Enough of this place.
Normally I wouldn't go out of my way for this health, but it's, you know, we got an extra, what, like 20-30% HP from it, so basically we're sitting at almost 500 HP again.
Cerberus moves for no one.
Thanks, boy.
Cerberus abandoned his post in order to eat. Once again, we're on EM4, so like it's not free.
Very stately there, father.
It's not free.
Who shall be first to return home this time, do you suppose?
B, why? Oh, he ran away immediately? What an asshole.
Yes, my dear family being of such help.
It's called showing affection to your children, Father.
Please teach me more of that.
Oh, he's got 2 copies of his spear on the field.
What's wrong, boy?
I'll pierce them through the heart.
All right, I'm playing really sloppy.
Enough.
Not yet.
Go back.
Let's complicate things, hmm?
Can't do that. Not again.
Ah!
No, you don't.
You'll perish yet.
I'm out.
I thought Achilles taught you to be quick. This is for your own good.
Ow.
I can't. Guys, can't move.
You wait right there.
You're going to love this.
All right. Well, I didn't die a second time during that phase, but I'm about to die right now, so...
Again.
Like, if I take 1 hit here, I'm gonna die. Yep. All right. Stepped in a trap. That's fine.
Oh, that hurt, damn it. Megara.
Help to open the When shall they ever learn?
All right.
Were it not for all my wretched kin upon Olympus, you...
I did like how Charm did, in fact, cause him to stop attacking me for like a second or 2.
Again, You...
Got you. In the name of Hades.
So, not gonna lie, Athena's Sure Footing, I think is what it's called. If I could, switch which, boons are being shown here. Oh, never mind. Oh, here we go. So we can just go here. So Sure Footing, did so much for me this run. Or at the very least in that fight. But just knowing that I was only taking 10% damage from traps, I just sort of didn't care. And if you notice the green pots that Hades summons during his during the final fight, that grab you and hold you still, that counts as a trap. So instead of doing 30 damage, I was taking 3 damage. So I'm just like, oh, that doesn't matter. Who cares? You know. So that was really helpful. That's good actually. I'm gonna have to pick this one more often if I can. You know. Yeah.
Come to me, fishies.
No problem.
Come on out. Looks like a trout.
In his great hurry to explore the countryside, the hapless-footed prince steps on the peel of a most exotic, sallow-colored fruit and tumbles backward with such sudden, violent force that you know what occurs.
Oh. Gotta watch out for the banana in the tailpipe. Googles whether bananas existed before 0 BC.
Showed you that time, Father.
Go right ahead. I'll get you all signed in.
Mother.
Zagreus.
All right, this must be it.
It's done, Mother. Father, the invitations. Personally sent to everyone with whom I've been in contact. So what do we do now?
Excellent, Zagreus. Congratulate him, Hades. On a job well done.
Persephone, how can you be so certain your request was executed to your satisfaction?
It's known as trust, Hades. Or faith. They're similar. Try one sometime. It'll be good for you. As for what we do next, why, we've a great big feast we must prepare.
This house is not a suitable location for such guests. Dionysus alone shall bring ruin to this place. Or... the faith thing that you said.
Yes, good. Now then, we have a lot of work to go around, so why don't we call everyone on staff and let them in on this, and dole out suitable responsibilities, all right?
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right. All right, yeah.
Thus did all of Olympus journey deep into the underworld, all together for the very first time. The Queen Persephone revealed herself in all her splendor, much to their surprise, and told them everything she indicated to her son. She eloped with Grim Lord Hades, she said, mothering a fire-stepping prince who sought to reconnect with his extended family. Hades and Persephone at first refused his wish, but so moved were they by his relentless struggles to the surface that at last they decided to heed their willful Zagreus and reach out, for his and everybody's sake. The Olympians listened to all this in stunned silence. Then Zeus himself began to laugh. "Welcome back into the family," he said. After the shock subsided, the festivities began.
I say, big brother, you and your better half put on a positively smashing night. It's a relief for all of us, knowing Persephone is safe and sound. And mother to as noble of a son as my good nephew there. Well, little brother, the Queen and I, in turn, appreciate you all taking time out of your doubtless busy lives to come all this distance to my house. I'm certain it is very modest in comparison to Mount Olympus, but I trust that you were suitably entertained. Oh, of course, Hades. Now then, farewell, and let us keep in better touch from here. Farewell indeed, Lord Zeus.
When finally the great feast ended, all the Olympians returned to their mountain abode, fully satisfied. As for the house of Hades, it required thorough cleansing, from the rafters to the floor. Such revelry, of course, is unbecoming of the name of Hades, and the fearsome reputation of the underworld. For if mortals were to have no fear of death, then they would have no fear of anything at all. A well-kept family secret, then, this would live on to be.
Hey!
Whew. I'd say that went about as well as could have been expected. And the cleanup wasn't all that bad. For the most part.
Well, fortunate Uncle Zeus seemed to catch on right away and went along with it. But this whole elaborate tale you spun... I remember how hurt I felt when I found out Father lied to me about you. Now we're lying to Olympus. What if they find out? Even if they don't, I don't like it.
Zagreus, I may not be an expert, but here's what I've come to understand about how families work. At least our own. The thing is, how we speak to one another is even more important than the words we use. I think, deep down, everyone in our family knows this.
You're saying they all knew you weren't being perfectly honest and went along with it anyway. I guess the pomegranate thing in particular was a bit of a stretch.
The common ground in our family is that we want peace. Besides Ares, though even he would rather the conflict occur elsewhere. That elaborate tale, it's less a deception and more a concession. A way of saying, let's move on from the past and start anew. No hard feelings.
You don't have hard feelings? What about Father? What about Demeter?
Well, let's see. My hard feelings are nothing next to the joy of having my son in my life. Your father never imagined his relationship with me could be out in the open. And my mother, she's just glad I'm alive.
And Uncle Zeus is glad things didn't turn out worse for him. I get the sense he acts a bit impulsively at times and deals with the consequences later.
What can I tell you, Zagreus? We're family. You've said it yourself to me before. We're stuck with one another. That any of us like each other in the slightest, it's a wonder and a blessing, I think.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Thanks, Mother. Think I'll be heading out again soon. See you when I get back.
Sounds good. I'll see you then.
All right.
Good service from the head chef. I'll take that deal. You trying to fleece me here? You and Thanatos don't work together much anymore, do you, Meg?
No, though he still brings me my assignments every now and then.
Oathbreakers, traitors, and the like. Sending them straight to Tartarus, huh? Must be quite an experience going from living and breathing to being dead to being whisked off by Thanatos straight to you and your whip.
If that's not the experience mortals are looking for, they need only keep their oaths and not betray the ones they're closest to. It's not that hard.
You'd think.
Oh, hi!
Not as comfy as it looks.
Hey, I saw you in Thanatos recently, Prince. You two, if you don't mind me saying, you are quite the pair. I mean, you ought to see yourselves. Makes me a little woozy just remembering it now. Well, up I go then. Bye!
Bye? Guess everybody knows. Look at what I caught, Chef.
The face when Dusa is into BL.
The stalwart casks of wine within the House of Hades now are almost entirely devoid of content, having bravely stood against the combined thirst of the Olympians during a certain feast.
They fought bravely, but Lord Dionysus was too strong.
It is you.
I waived the punishment sentence for Sisyphus the Knave King, Nyx, except he chose to stay. He chose to stay in Tartarus, I think in part because he likes getting to speak with me from time to time. Also his bolder friend.
That sounds to be an agreeable outcome for him. Though his liberty is not the end of his rehabilitation. As his friend, please make certain he does not run afoul again of your father, child.
I'll look out for him. He certainly looked out for me. Orpheus, I know Father appreciates your songs to the extent he's capable of appreciating anything. Though, has Nyx ever responded to them? She's always right nearby, yet you two don't seem to talk.
Almighty Nyx appears to tolerate my presence, Zagreus, for she could cast me into everlasting darkness if my song failed to be pleasing to her. She is a most discerning listener.
That she is.
Don't you have someplace else to be?
What?
Achilles, sir. You happen to know whether Father authorized the transfer of a Macedonian Tau Lambda chariot to Elysium in recent memory? I ran into the former hero Theseus all joyriding about in one of those.
I know the chariot you mean. It's not just any Macedonian. It's modified, apparently by Daedalus himself. No earthly weapons can do what it does. Though, please don't tell me Theseus put on that mask.
Achilles knows about the mask.
What, you mean the golden matching mask? I saw him wearing it all right. Looked like a proper fool, I thought. What of it, though?
Well, I think that Daedalus would certainly agree. Heard that he fashioned that mask and outfit as a little joke. For someone deeply prideful and well unaware. It must have suited Theseus quite well then, yes?
That it did, most definitely, sir.
Well, well.
Thanatos, I've meant to ask, is it really the case that many mortals have a crippling fear of death?
It is. I'm quite feared up there. Most of them cannot distinguish between me and, say, Lord Ares, or your father even. We fill them with despair. No helping it.
Why not? I mean, isn't it kind of a big problem that they have such negative associations here? Can't we, I don't know, do something to educate them all?
We've all the time to educate them here. Their ignorance of death is solved almost as soon as they experience their first. Though I suppose they might be better off knowing before the fact.
Educate yourself!
Yeah, seriously.
Educate yourself!
Pleasure doing business with you, Fates. Just need to keep at it.
Alright, I guess we're running the shield. Now, we need to not use Zeus to get the shield aspects that we're missing from Daedalus. So, let's just use Zagreus here.
My aspect of Aegis became stronger. Our bond is now complete.
Hey, whoa, what?
Once again, I feel like my buffs don't matter, so let's take... We'll take Charon here, I guess. I'm gonna level this up.
You must have had yourself a real bash with all those fancy gods and stuff. Could hear all the festivity from all the way out here. How was it, pal?
It went better than expected, all in all. I hope you didn't feel left out. It was a pretty limited guest list. Kind of a diplomatic mission, I would say. Not quite as good a time as it might have sounded from the outside.
Oh, don't you even worry about me there, pal. I much prefer the solitary life, and besides, when things are good for you, they're good for me. Glad everything worked out.
Same here.
What do you need there, pal?
I'm starting to think maybe I should be trying to use, not family favorite, but privileged status. We do need to rank it up, so I can't really afford the darkness, but probably need to rank that up some more.
Drink up there, Mort. Upgraded. Mort, you are all set. Rib, this one's for you. Better than new. Rib, you are all set.
Kind of want to try using Mort instead of Batty. But I think the fact that Megs is like immediately... Meg is immediately summoned. I think like the delay on Mort might not be great. But I kind of want to give it a try. In which case, I am going to turn down the heat a little bit. We don't need to do EM4. So we'll do EM3 with a tight deadline.
What could go wrong?
We are searching for Daedalus hammers here. We're missing 1 or 2 boons.
I have to tell you, Zagreus, that it was wonderful to meet with you at last. We were so pleased to learn Persephone was safe. And Nyx-wise, she's as stunning as they say. Shouldn't have lied to us about your parentage, but I know things get complicated here, and that what's done is done.
I think let's take Thunder Flourish.
Is my hair sticking up? Not now. Back. Want to fight? One for the stash.
Poseidon.
Lord Poseidon.
You know, nephew, I had a positively raucous time down there with your old father and Persephone when she had sight. I never thought I'd see her again. So then we're one big happy family at last. But you've a job to do, and we upon Olympus will do our fair share.
Tempest Strike. That is,
Where now?
you know, in retrospect, I mean, it's not what I wanted, but we'll take it, you know? It's not, like, it's not bad.
Sweet.
Artemis.
It's that damn wretched sneak. That'll show you.
Have to say, I had a pretty decent time with everybody at our little visit recently. Met you, Uncle Hades, even Great Achilles. Still don't quite appreciate you tricking us, but I can get over it eventually. Anyway, you still could use assistance from me, right?
Pressure points is one of the one, right? Yeah. Let's take pressure points.
My senses sharpen.
Look who. Prince said, my understanding is the Queen herself is back. Is that correct? Moreover, I have heard a truly fascinating rumor about her.
That I'm her son. It's true, sir. And she's back with us for now indeed. I think we're all still getting used to it, but it feels good having her in my life.
That's wonderful to hear. I'd always heard good things about that one. No wonder such a quality runs in the family. Here you are.
Oh, thank you. Don't know why I keep doing this boldly, yet here we are. A pleasure.
Alright, and we got a special bonus damage, an extra 3% from Boldy.
A palm of power.
We'll hit up the shop here. Fuck!
No good.
The run is over.
Pleasure doing business.
Sea Storm. Wow, that's early for a good duo like that.
The world's power. Hope you enjoyed the feast with the Olympians, Charon. We didn't have much of a chance to chat, though it looked like you and Hermes were having a good time. We'll have to do it again sometime.
And there's money right next to the exit there, and I missed it.
A feast for Aegis. Sure, why not?
That does not belong to you. Why? Help yourself.
Not yet.
Oh, is there anything in the shop here? I don't think that's enough money to make it worth your while for 30 HP at the beginning of the run, you know?
Come, son of Hades. It pleases me your gathering of the Olympians occurred. I must inform you, I had never once before detected quite so many of my offspring in a single space. At least not without violent intent. I appreciate that you included me, and that you have returned. Shall we continue then?
Take Addled Strike. Visit the shop. Take this HP, take this heal. I don't know if we want to take Ares. I'm not sure if I want to take Ares.
Got here as fast as I could.
Ready, sister. See, Electo? He is right on time, just as I said.
Megara, bleed him.
Strictly business. Found you.
So this duo with Zeus and Poseidon, it's really nasty. It's really nasty. Let's do Poseidon here. So we can get Rupture. We want Rupture and Jolted, so...
Broke out of Tartarus.
Because now my attacks not only push people away, but because of that duo, there's a lightning strike whenever I attack. So it's like...
Asphodel.
My special doesn't even matter. Or...
That's what you get. Gemstones. Centaur strength.
It's still a little bit early to go back to the shop, so I guess we're taking the palm. But I know on higher heat, some people will go into the shop just to save time. You know, when you give yourself a lower time limit, and it's like, well, I need to save some time, so we're just gonna go into the shop just so we don't have to fight in a room, you know? Which is, it's a legitimate strategy.
I love Olympus.
Is that another Chaos Gate over there? Did I... It is another Chaos Gate over there. I don't know if I want to do it. We've already got Addled Strike. Yeah, let's do Poseidon here.
The Mega Gorgon.
Fight's over.
I accept this message.
Tidal Dash is fine. We'll take that.
Sure, why not? But this... It's a crustacean.
There's a hammer. Let's take it, since that's the whole reason we're not using the Aspect of Zeus in the first place. We're missing the last few shield buffs, right? We did not get anything we need. This will take empowering flight. And go into the shop and hopefully get Poseidon here. We got Zeus instead. I'm gonna take Hermes.
I'll pay for that.
Oh, I should have picked Zeus for Jolted. Oh well. Whenever you are hit, you have a chance to dodge automatically.
Now here goes.
Onward.
Stopped anybody from attempting to leave Asphodel of late, Lerny? I'm empty.
Hydra. Just die.
Hydra, more like Bydra. As in bye. Dead. Got him.
Just as we were finishing cleaning up Elysium.
Alright,
That's it for Asphodel.
we'll try Ares here, I guess. I'd rather have Poseidon's call, but if we get Ares, that's fine. Maybe we can get black metal. I think black metal's the one that yeah, black metal is... I do like black metal, actually. We're a little short on HP, honestly. So I think I want to take that. We're doing a lot of damage right now, so.
Hello, mates.
Alright.
Have a nice death.
We gotta go with the hammer, right? We gotta go for the hammer. Your dash strike deals 50% more damage in a larger area. Sure, why not?
Let's go, Aegis.
We have plenty of time, so...
Get your hands off my trophy.
Let's make this quick.
I expected more from the Exalted.
Nice. Chamber. Thanatos? Deaths. Finish this. Lord Ares.
I wish to tell you once again I had a splendid time during our recent shared festivities, my kin. At last, I've finally seen your death-filled realm firsthand. I learned a great deal. And I look forward to learning more from our successful collaboration,
We did not get black metal, so I guess we're taking, Ares' aid here.
It's me or them.
We'll take the key here.
Oh, good. I know that toll.
Death approaches.
Thanatos is really nice to see.
Stop by and check up on this corner of the underworld, Zag. Let's get to
Since the timer stops when he's on the field, so. Talk to him here.
Good to see you taking little Mort there on one of your strolls. Means I can better keep an eye on you out there.
He's been great to have around for sure. Still can't believe you found him after all this time. You used to always carrying him around. I was so sad for you when he got lost.
And I cannot believe you still remember that. Regardless, he will not be getting lost again under your supervision. Accurate?
Accurate.
Let's take the Ares boon, or the Hermes boon, not Hermes here.
Great shields.
Something of a feast back at your place. A little awkward having to pretend we just met, but hey, I'm an Olympian. Means I can posture with the best of them. Good times, cuz. Glad it all worked out.
I mean, I can never say no to Greatest Reflex. I think that's one of Hermes' better buffs. But honestly, a lot of Hermes buffs are just good to have. Let's go to the shop here.
Must have slept.
My blessings, nephew.
We're gonna re-roll here.
Something else.
And I guess we're taking double strike.
Thank you, mate.
We still have plenty of time. Like, there's
These two.
Have you yet heard, monster? The Queen Persephone is back to rule the underworld in all her terrifying grace. Perhaps one of these days or nights she shall be present in the stands to witness your destruction at our hands.
Yeah, about that, she's my mother. So maybe watch your fool mouth with me, or else I might just put in a bad word.
Oh, you disgust me, demon, that you would even dare to say such things about the Queen. Prepare now to be vanquished in her name. Attack me if you dare, blackguard. Either way, I shall crush you. Just listen to that, friend Asterius.
Yeah, I take damage. Like, the chariot does damage, so it's kind of like I have to waste time. Trying not to get hit by him.
Monster, you have no bearing and no grace or courage.
Alright.
Oh, no, it's ruined! Olympus, I invoke your aid!
Alright.
That ought to make Theseus
Ate up a lot of time, but we didn't die, so that's the important thing.
You are my biggest fan. Be seeing all of you next time, all right?
Maybe we can take the Harpy's Feather Duster again.
Courtesy of the Pact.
We're gonna take this HP.
Let's see.
And then we're going to... Ooh. I want all 3 of those buffs and the HP. Let's do Zeus first. See if we can get jolted.
Like that. No, anything but the tiny vermin.
Damn it. That's what I said. Moving and grooving. Whenever you strike foes with lightning boons, fire an electric bolt. That would be nice, but we didn't even get jolted. You strike foes with lightning boons. An electric bolt. We're gonna take jolted.
Electric. Heading back.
We're doing Poseidon next. If we can get Rupture, that would be cool.
No use. In hell.
We got Rupture. Boiling Point is so good, but
Poseidon's strength. Had quite enough here, thanks. Got to find something for Cerberus. Don't spend it all in one place, man. What else we got?
Boiling Point, there it is. Great. So when we take damage, our God gauge will fill up even more. Let's do Artemis now. Okay.
No satyrs. Just the foul sack I need.
We'll take support fire here. Oh.
The might of the Huntress.
Line wanted to update. I needed to log into Line today.
Let's just go down this satyr hole. Time to deliver the goods.
Imagine needing to go to logging into Line, right?
Should check this way.
Alright, so we're gonna try to keep HP loss to a minimum here. I said we were gonna try to keep it to a minimum. Not that I would be successful.
Should I go fight some satyrs or get out of here?
We'll take this. Honestly, I'm doing this to level up Medusa's keepsake a little bit more.
Much better.
That's the only reason I went into this area here.
No use. Good enough to eat. Juicy.
Power up the chance for a double strike. It's an extra 10%, so I'm like, okay. So now we can take both this palm here and that's like almost double jolted damage. We did not get black metal, but Urge to Kill is just going to give us an extra 16% on top. That's good.
The Guardian of Hell itself decides the time has come for a short break and snack.
You know, I'm in agreement. Let's, let me just go over here. Got myself a couple cookies. Yeah, stay hydrated, you know?
You're never late, Father.
If you are here, then the Olympians must still be lending you their aid. Just as before. I scarce believe the Queen's preposterous idea worked. That all it took to settle an old score was a blasted family feast.
You know, sometimes it do be that way, you know? Sometimes it is just that simple, right?
Come on, Father, even you must have enjoyed that feast to some extent. We ought to do it more often. Good thing you trusted Mother's judgment on that one. So then, to the death once more?
Indeed. To the death as always, boy. Zagreus, ready yourself.
BBBY. BBBY.
Not yet.
Ow!
Wretches of the underworld, I command you now to rise and fight for me.
Can't do that.
He's wrecking my shit.
Face me yourself. Darkness.
I certainly did eat a lot of shit in that first phase, but...
Stuck. Ares, suffer and die. Enough of you.
Whatever.
Never.
Ares, blood and death, together hand in hand, you. You tell no one at the house. Do you hear me? You're quite strong.
So this build was really strong as far as like raw damage output.
By my father's name.
Sea Storm, getting Sea Storm right at the beginning was really the key to this. And like as Sea Storm, it makes it so that your attack also hits them with a lightning bolt. And you know, by the end, my attack was also giving them Rupture because it pushed them away. And because of the duo, it was also giving them Jolted. So it's like you hit someone once and they're taking, what, 40 damage, then another 148 from Jolted. How much did Rupture do? Wish we could see here. Razor Shoals, so it was taking 15 damage per 0.2 seconds. So it was doing a lot of damage stacked up. My raw attack was up by over 100% because of Chaos, as well as the Tempest Strike itself. Like, we were just doing massive amounts of damage. It's just I didn't have a ton of HP, and I didn't really have a lot of defensive boons either. Ares' Aid was really our only protective ability. We didn't have any Athena buffs in this run, so. But that was a fun build too. I like that one.
Alas, the wisely spoken Zagreus stumbled upon a pit of deadly spears, perhaps.
How?
It's like the narrator's just like, whatever, you know, it doesn't even matter at this point. You know what's coming.
Did pretty well that time.
Whatever.
I have to say, Mother, that was a clever plan. Convincing Father to finally let somebody have some fun around here.
Well, I'm glad it worked out for the best. There's just one thing that happened that I ought to tell you about, son. No secrets between us and all. This is quite difficult for me to say.
It's about Demeter, isn't it? You two were talking half the night. She wants you to come home with her, doesn't she? You'll always be her little one, something like that.
Indeed. Something like that. You're quite perceptive, have I ever told you, Zagreus? But yes, my mother, she was quite conflicted. Didn't know whether to smite me or to hold me. Maybe both. And yes, she asked that I come home. To my responsibilities.
So, you're leaving? No, Mother, you can't be leaving. You just got here.
Oh, it's not as bad as that. It's just... if we are to keep the peace down here, then I must spend some time up there. Every so often. But I shall always return in no time at all. I promised Hades, and I promise you.
Well then, when are you going to go?
Soon, Zagreus. Perhaps by the time you're back.
I don't suppose I can come with you, can I?
You know the surface isn't good for you. Besides, you're needed here. But if you really want to see it for yourself someday, who knows? Perhaps eventually we'll figure out a way.
I'm going to miss you, Mother.
I'm going to miss you too, son.
We're all very proud of you, boy. You were so well behaved at the feast. I was worried sick one uncle or the other was going to set you off at some point, but you were patience incarnate. Thanks for helping show our extended family a good time.
How Infernal Cerberus, the Hound of Hell, managed to maintain civilized behavior throughout the duration of the recent feast remains a mystery to all who attended.
I mean, because Cerberus is the best boy. I mean, what a good boy. What a good boy.
Your reports have been much more punctual of late, Hypnos. That is to be expected. However, the illustrated edges, a clever detail, ensures certain reports are easily procured from a stack of parchment.
Whoa, yo. You know, yesterday, Thanatos, during one of yesterday's runs, Thanatos was telling Hypnos, is like, hey, maybe you could spend less time, you know, illustrating the edges of your lists, and maybe you know, spending that time making your own lists of things to do, and, like, you know, become a little more organized. And it's like Hades, like, no, I like these.
Oh, thanks, Master. Glad you like those. Ever since Thanatos made pretty clear to me I was about to lose my job, I started keeping a list of my own tasks, which I sort through each day, deciding on priority, estimating time to completion, cost-benefit analysis.
Ah, the good old cost-benefit analysis.
Yes, well, certainly then you have a number of such tasks requiring your attention. Continue working diligently then.
Okay.
So, I'm quite confused, I must admit, my friend. The Queen Persephone, she is your mother then? How is it that she came to reside here?
Well, it all started when my father saw her on Olympus, and they fell madly in love. He swept her off her feet and brought her here. The Olympians, they got pretty worried when they saw she was gone. But now it's okay. Everything's out in the open.
But surely the Queen's mother on Olympus, the great goddess Demeter, surely she would quite like it if she saw her daughter still from time to time.
Oh, that. Thing is, Mother ate some pomegranate seeds when she was here. And we have rules about that stuff, you know. It means she cannot leave this place for very long at all. I'm sure Demeter will understand. And unfreeze everything when her daughter's around.
Ah, yes, pomegranate seeds, of course, of course. Though, there is one more subject I don't understand, which is how you fit into all of this. Were you not trying to escape from here?
Forget about me, Orpheus. This isn't about me, it's about Mother. What's important is she's here where she belongs.
I see. I understand. Well, thank you then for clearing all that up. It is a splendid tale, I must say, and every part of it makes sense to me at last.
Right, yeah. Don't worry about it. Let's not talk about that right now.
Same goes for me, mate. Same goes for me.
And thus Zagreus was doomed to obscurity. Yeah. But yeah, that's the myth, right? That we have, you know, spring and summer and fall because Persephone goes up to the surface and then Demeter causes winter, right? Like, that's the whole thing. I don't know.
Sans the featured servant once again. That's too good a deal to pass up.
Oh, hi!
Here's what I caught. Fair market value. Dusa, this whole place, it looks immaculate. That's even after all Olympus came here for that giant feast. How did you get everything clean so fast?
Oh, well, I guess I have my ways, Prince. Sometimes you get one of those jobs and you just want to give it everything you've got, you know? I get a lot of jobs like that. Feeding Cerberus, cleaning the rafters. But this one, I just knew it was the perfect job for me.
Well, you did amazing here.
We never did get dashing flight, did we? We can get dashing flight with like we could have gotten dashing flight, right? Yeah, we just didn't get it. Okay. That sucks.
Getting there.
Right on schedule.
All right, sword. We're finished with the sword, right?